Welcome to our video on creepy Indian serial killers, exploring the dark side of humanity. Serial killers are some of the most fascinating and terrifying figures in human history, and Indian serial killers are no exception. In this video, we will take a closer look at some of the most notorious and chilling killers in India's history, exploring the depths of their twisted minds and the shocking crimes they committed. India is a country known for its rich culture, vibrant colors, and friendly people. But beneath the surface of this seemingly idyllic society, there lurks a dark and sinister side. Indian serial killers are a relatively recent phenomenon, but they have made their mark on history in a big way. These killers have not only terrorized the people of India, but they have also captured the attention of the world with their disturbing crimes. The first Indian serial killer that we will look at is Charles Shobraj. Born in Vietnam in 1944, Shobraj moved to India as a young man and quickly established himself as a notorious criminal. Shobraj was known for his charming personality and his ability to manipulate those around him. He would often lure his victims to remote locations and then strangle them with a rope. Shobraj was finally caught in 1976, and he was sentenced to life in prison for his crimes. Another infamous Indian serial killer is Raman Raghav. Raghav was active in the 1960s and is believed to have killed more than 40 people. He would often target homeless people and kill them in brutal ways. Raghav was eventually caught and confessed to his crimes, but he died in prison before he could be brought to trial. One of the most shocking Indian serial killers is Surinder Kohli, who was active in the early 2000s. Kohli worked as a domestic servant in Noida and was responsible for the murders of at least 19 children and women. Kohli would lure his victims to his employer's apartment, where he would then sexually assault and murder them. Kohli was finally caught in 2006 and was sentenced to death for his crimes. Another chilling case is that of Otto Shankar, a gangster and serial killer who operated in Chennai during the 1980s. He is said to have killed at least 9 people, mostly young women, whom he would lure into prostitution and then kill. What makes Otto Shankar particularly creepy is the fact that he was able to operate with impunity for several years, thanks to his political connections. Moving on, we have the case of Cyanide Mohan, a serial killer who operated in the coastal regions of Karnataka during the early 2000s. He targeted young women, mostly from poor backgrounds, whom he lured with the promise of marriage or employment. Cyanide Mohan would then poison his victims with cyanide and rob them of their valuables. He is said to have killed at least 20 women before being caught and sentenced to death. Thank you for watching our video on creepy Indian serial killers, exploring the dark side of humanity. We hope you found this video informative and thought-provoking. While these killers may have committed some of the most heinous crimes in history, we must never forget that they were human beings with complex motivations and emotions. By exploring their stories, we can gain a better understanding of the dark side of humanity and what drives people to commit such horrific acts. Thanks for watching.